This is the Vauxhall Adam. This is a slam in flaming yellow. I've done a review on the road, which I'll post up separately, about the engine, the handling. So let's have a look at the car itself. And yeah, what do you think? I think it looks okay. Slightly too tall. I sit in there, I'm 5'10", and there's about 8 inches of headroom above me. So it could have lost a little bit of height. It's very short front to back. Those doors are enormous. Let me show you. So the front passengers have got plenty of room. It's quite a nice interior. I like the yellow bits. I'd prefer it in red rather than yellow, but then again, I'm not necessarily the target audience. But pull this, nope, we pull this here to get into the back. You see how much room there is behind me? Not a lot. You struggle to get in. So I'll clamber in and show you the dash. This is the boot as well. I'll go around and show you the boot in a minute. So it is a tiny boot. Right, the seat's back. I've got hardly any room in the back here. It's the dash of the Adam. It looks great. I like the material on the top of the dash. I don't know if you can see that in that shot. It cost £13,770. It's got a 1.4 EcoFlex engine with 75 horsepower. It does 0 to 60 in 12.5 seconds. I've been really impressed with this car. It's a really nice design. It's a nice place to spend time in and drive. Look at the ceiling. That's a £100 option. To be honest, it's pretty cool. Right, let's have a look at some more bits and pieces of this. In the front, it's got an Infotainment Screen, which is a touch screen. It's got a sensible one. It's got everything you want. This is an option, and it is, I'm going to look it up, it is a IntelliLink 275, so it's quite a cheap option to have this screen. There's your Vauxhall logo, and basically it covers radio, iPhone connection. Press the home button here. One thing it doesn't have is sat-nav, which is a really silly omission. You've got to plug a TomTom if you want to go anywhere. Yes, it's got audio, it's got gallery, which is just a gimmick really. Phone connectivity, all works very well through Bluetooth or down here. This is really sensible. It's a USB. That's a big old tray that an iPhone or whatever fits in, and it also doubles as a cup holder there. As you can see, that's the only cup holder in the car. You can see there aren't any others. Yes, the infotainment screen doesn't come with sat-nav, which is a bit silly, but everything else works well. You can set various things up on the car in terms of how long the lights stay on, whether it auto locks and that kind of thing. The pedals, look at the pedals. See, this is just an example of the attention to detail they put into this car with these bits of trim and things like this. The dash looks nice. You can record your average miles per gallon, average speed, and all sorts of various different things. Ignore that, it says 21.7 miles per gallon, but I've driven it over the last 20-30 miles on back roads and given it quite a hard time. I will separately record a motorway journey and see what sort of miles per gallon it does, but I'm well impressed with the Adam. I like the steering wheel. It's a little sporty steering wheel, and as you'll see in my separate video, the handling's really good, and so that kind of sporty steering wheel suits it well. I like the Adam. It's a nice car. I'm not sure about flaming yellow. Let me show you the boot. This is a really silly feature of it. So as you can see, the boot lid's really high. You've got some bags of shopping, you've got to sling them in, and you've got this space here. You've got to open the parcel shelf before you sling your bags in, but if you've got both hands full, you know, there's a decent space in there. You've got my muddy boots in there at the moment, so you can see how big it is. It's not very big, but it's no smaller than Mini, Fiat 500, something like that. I've been well impressed with this car, although the part of me gets really quite annoyed that the yellow flecks on the wheels don't line up.